That's what the fuck I'm talking about. This is like the most exciting time to be a fucking Packers fan. All of the drama, all of the entertainment we getting as Packer fans right now, going through this moment in time in history where the organization is facing off with the franchise quarterback. Now news just came out, and sorry, Pac-Man Jake, I hate to be talking about this shit, but this shit is hilarious to me. Shout out to his channel, follow his channel. I think he changed it to Pac-Man. I forget. I was just watching his shit too. But shout out to him, man. This is exciting times. I am fired up about this team. I mean, if this team was going to war today, I want to be the first motherfucker on the front line with my chest out with a big fucking Green Bay G on it. Leading the troops to battle. This is what I'm talking about. A head-on collision course with Mark Murphy and Aaron Rodgers. Who's gonna make the big decision? You got a big decision to make, Mark Murphy. Is it gonna be Brian Gutekunst out the door? Or is it gonna be Aaron Rodgers? I told you, Mark Murphy was gonna have to bend over and pull his pants down. Oh, man. Now we know. Now we know. That Jordan Love pick pissed Aaron Rodgers off. Rightfully so. You move up in the draft to get a guy that from Scoogleyville University. I mean, no disrespect to Jordan Love, but come on, man. That is just a bad way to treat a quarterback. Now we hear that Aaron Rodgers wants a commitment from the Packers for the next 2 years. Like I said, probably $65 million, fully guaranteed. It might be $70 million, fully guaranteed. 35. Now it's getting interesting. This is probably one of the probably is going to go down in history as one of the biggest dramatic quarterback facing off against the organization. I mean, you had Belichick versus Brady. Now you got Aaron Rodgers facing off against the Green Bay Packers suits. And more power to him. I'm happy Aaron Rodgers is doing this. This front office needs to wake the fuck up. Like Brian Gutekunst, you just pretty much fucked your whole career as a GM. Possibly. By making the decision you made by going after Jordan Love in the first round. When you got a fucking Hall of Fame quarterback that still got a Super Bowl window open. Knowing damn well you was gonna have to re-sign him anyway. That's the dumbest part about that decision, them picking Jordan Love. You knew you was gonna have to re-sign Aaron Rodgers anyway. You could have held off drafting another quarterback for another 2 years. Then I don't think Aaron Rodgers would have no problem with it. But I still think he would have had a problem with the front office. I love this shit. This shit right up my alley. I love this. I knew this shit wasn't over. I just had a feeling like, here we go with another offseason. What's going to happen next? And then bam, Aaron Rodgers. I'm going to retire. And you think about the fans coming back. If you're vaccinated, that bullshit. But you know, the fans coming back. You want to pack the house out with the MVP on that field, man. You cannot start the season without the MVP on that field. Then there's some, Aaron Rodgers don't want to show up to training camp, which is rightfully so. I would give him the fucking time to, take all the time you want. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do in the offseason that works for you to get prepared to go out there and have another MVP-like season. Like he said, he not out here spending millions and millions of dollars on keeping his body together throughout the season like Russell Wilson. You know what I'm saying? The Packers have done a good job by keeping a pretty solid offensive line a pretty good solid offensive line protecting him. You know what I'm saying? It was a few years where, you know, it was like 50-something sacks one year. Cause I think he had like plus 50-something sacks maybe 2 times in his career. But other than that, the Green Bay Packers have always solidified him with a good offensive line. So finally, we get a linebacker, Isaiah McDuffie, I think his name is, from Boston College. I love that kind of talent right there. That's a linebacker. That is a linebacker right there. We don't need to be doing picking up no motherfuckers from the Browns and stop trading with teams or picking up free agents from teams that are not successful. I don't understand why the Packers do that. You bringing in dudes that don't have a winning mentality. I don't understand it, man. Oh yeah, let's go get this Christian Kirksey guy. Yeah, he's talented. He wants to play the game of football, but you got to have a winning mentality, man. You got to have some wins underneath your belt if you're going to come fucking around with my organization. If I was running the team, like, we not taking no motherfuckers as going 4-12 and picking early in the fucking draft for a fucking quarterback. No, we going after talent that's we going after talent that's seeing playoff experience, knowing what it takes to get to make a run for a playoff push. You know what I'm saying? These dudes, this is my first time in the playoffs. Nervous, the bright lights hit, national TV on stage, and then you are out there getting cooked and can't tackle no fucking body. But that's besides the point. The thing is, Aaron Rodgers is now kicking the door wide open of the Green Bay Packers front office and letting them know things got to change, man. We cannot stay stuck in this old tradition of thinking. Like, something that has to give. Got to get Mike McCarthy out of here because he's not being progressive enough to see that change happens. That's why Bill Belichick is so successful, man. He stick with what's going on with the times, man. He's doing trick plays to throw teams off guard. He's evolving every fucking year. That's why I don't see Bill Belichick even stopping from coaching or being a great GM. He's always going to be evolving, thinking of what's the next best thing to move the sport, to push the sport forward. Now, Aaron Rodgers is one of those kind of thinkers, but I don't think he's completely cold-heartedly sold out to the game of football like Tom Brady is. Tom Brady is football. You know, this is what I do. This is what I've become. I've become this football invested individual. This is what I'm into. This is what I live for. Aaron Rodgers is a thinker. You know, he's a mystery upstairs. You know what I'm saying? He rather do Jeopardy than, you know what I'm saying, go out here and try to win another Super Bowl. Not saying that that's not something that's heavily on his heart to do, win another Super Bowl, because it obviously is if he's asking for change and, you know, getting rid of Brian Gutekunst. And you know, we're not there, but Aaron Rodgers is there, and he sees the same old fucking Ted Thompson pattern. No, we not doing that. We breaking up out of that. We breaking up out of that. And then you see Brian Gutekunst, he knew. Look at his demeanor in the press conference. He already knew what was up. Sitting up there, we tried to reach out to Aaron, and, you know, I just want to tell him, man, you're our guy, man. You're the quarterback of our future, man. And we want Aaron Rodgers out there. Now it's all starting to make sense. This was a Brian Gutekunst move I don't think it was necessarily, I think he talked Matt LaFleur into it, and I think Matt LaFleur went out there and explained that to Aaron Rodgers. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, dude, I'm with you. You know, I was just, you know, trying to save my own ass, man. You know, he told me who he was going to pick, and I was kind of like, whatever you want to do, Chief, I'm on board with you. You know, so, you know, Matt LaFleur went out there and explained to Aaron Rodgers, like, look, dude, I'm trying to keep my job. I'm not trying to start no bad blood between nobody. I'm just trying to do what I got to do as a coach. I'm here to coach, man. I don't make the decisions. You know, so who knows if the headlines and the reports are true that this is who Matt LaFleur wanted and Brian Gutekunst wanted. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. But who knows? Maybe Brian Gutekunst is the first to go, and then maybe next is going to be Matt LaFleur. Who knows how this is going to pan out? But I just want to say that I am excited about all this. I'm in green and gold today. People could come up to me and ask me what you think about what's going on. I'm happy. I'm excited. This is good times. This is good times. This is going to push this team over the edge to be successful. Prove everybody wrong. Oh. Yeah, y'all want to talk about our quarterback? Oh, y'all didn't think that we was going to come? I think this is an opportunity. If the Packers wind up getting this right now the ball is in Mark Murphy's court. He got a huge decision to make. I don't know how much time he got on his clock on finding a new GM, but yeah, he got a big decision to make, man. This is good. This is good. This is healthy. This is healthy for this team. This team needs to break out of the monotony of just being good enough. No, it's time to go out there and be fucking champions, man. It's time to win. We don't need to be sitting up here trying to do all these different fucking experiments when you still got a dude playing at the height and still playing damn near in his prime. I don't see Aaron Rodgers slowing down. And last year was a fucking indication of that. You putting talent around him. The guy played phenomenal last year. I think he played good the year before that. Just trying to learn the offense. Still got to the goddamn NFC Championship game. Made it back again this year. Now, this year coming up with all of this goofy shit going on, if Aaron Rodgers do come back, I don't think we'll get to the NFC Championship game. I think we will get to the playoffs. But, I mean, just looking at this whole turnover of quarterbacks that's going on in our division, and it's looking slightly like that the Green Bay Packers might be having a quarterback change too with the Bears, and now you see the Vikings drafted a quarterback. Kirk Cousins is now looking like he might be out the door, playing backup position, no longer a starter. See, the Lions got Jared Goff, and then Chicago Bears, they went after a young stud that they think could change their franchise around after suffering so long with Jay Cutler and Mitch Trubisky and numerous other quarterbacks. I mean, they still got to deal with Andy Dalton, who they say is still the starter. So it'd be wise for the Packers to keep a grip and a hold on this division by keeping Aaron Rodgers around for the next few years. We know his time. We know his clock is ticking on retirement, and it's coming up. You know, the thing that bugs me is that Packer fans act like this dude ain't never won a goddamn Super Bowl before. Stop letting the media get you guys emotionally sucked in to the bullshit narratives that they put on TV that mean nothing. My sources told me. All these sources. Where the fuck is all these sources coming from? One thing I will say, that despite through all the drama, the Green Bay Packers have maintained testicular fortitude in this draft by getting good players. That's one thing I will say, that focusing on this draft, Brian Gutekunst, is keeping your mind off of the other shit. So stay focused on this draft, man. Stay focused, my friend. Jeez. He been out there, man, skimming through every damn draft pick. Like, we got to get the right guys over here, man. Shit, my job is on the line. I feel like a complete fool now going after Jordan Love. They might I'm thinking now Brian Gutekunst might try to get rid of Jordan Love before, anything else transpires with this whole scenario. So, like I said, man, I'm enjoying this whole thing. I'm loving the fact that Aaron Rodgers is finally shaking up this motherfucking old-fashioned thinking ass organization that want to just keep Packers, the Vince Lombardi tradition. Like, we get it. We get it. We get it. We understand that. Draft and development can only work for so long when you got a superstar fucking quarterback that's arguably one of the best goddamn quarterbacks in NFL history. I mean, he might not have all of the damn accolades in the Super Bowls like Tom Brady, which is a team accomplishment, but I get it. I get it. The trolls like to, throw that shit in Roger fans' faces. I get it. It's all a part of the game of being a fan of football. It's expected, and rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? Aaron Rodgers should have had more than one Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? And that's true. And I just hate the fact that it's so late now in his career where he decides to shake things up when, they're possibly looking at a chance of moving on from him. You know what I mean? He should have did this shit back then when McCarthy didn't have no fucking backbone. And we can obviously see now that Mike McCarthy is just a fucking yes man. He just follow orders. He don't question nothing. He don't sit up there and try to push something across the table to address the Packers' attention on certain needs that the team need. He just sat there, oh, good pick. Come on, man. Oh, yeah, that's a good free agent. Yeah, I think we should re-sign this sorry-ass bum again. Give him another 2-year deal, cheap deal. He'll stick around. Nobody else want to pay him no big-time money. But then the good players, they don't want to keep like Micah Hyde. They want to let him just go. Like, come on, man. And then he's over there damn near about to get to a fucking Super Bowl with the fucking Buffalo Bills. You drafting these guys and then don't want to invest in the good ones. You let Jordy Nelson walk out of the fucking door. And that's Mark Murphy, man. Fuck, damn the GM. That's Mark Murphy, man. He's not willing to budge on certain things. Certain things he's just not gonna budge on. Now, the most interesting thing about this whole Brian Gutekunst and Aaron Rodgers wanting him gone, this is the guy that Mark Murphy hired. This is the guy he hired. Now, did he hire a hitman to try to get Aaron Rodgers out of here? We don't know. Did he want Did he want Gut to do the dirty work? Did he want Gut to do the dirty work? And now this is what this is possibly came into? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is the thing, man. When you have a smart quarterback like Aaron Rodgers, any other quarterback would have been a dummy to this whole situation. I think Aaron Rodgers played his cards right. Just based off the year before he won the MVP. Just that Lions game, when that last game of the season against the Lions, when he threw the ball 55 fucking times, something snapped in my head and said, he trying to get his incentives because something weird is going on. And I just thought that was weird how he was just chucking the ball like, I got to get these 4,000 yards, man. Shit, I got to get as much money as I can because these motherfuckers then drafted a quarterback. So now we starting to see this whole big picture, this puzzle start to come together. And like I said, man, I still think Mark Murphy is to blame. And I think he tried to make Brian Gutekunst do his dirty work. I think Matt LaFleur is completely separated from this situation just by him and Aaron Rodgers' interaction on the sideline and their communication. So I know they talk. But as far as Brian Gutekunst, I think all talks have been off between Brian Gutekunst and Aaron Rodgers. And you could just see Brian Gutekunst trying to hold it together while he's doing all of these press conferences and video Zoom chats, and people asking him the hard-hitting questions. And shout out to the Packer reporters. Bravo, Aaron Nagler. Bravo to all of y'all asking the hard-hitting questions to Brian Gutekunst, because he was up there shaking like a leaf. Like, please, guys, please talk about the draft picks. Please, can we get to some draft pick questions? Now, I don't want to talk about Aaron Rodgers right now. I don't want to, because he got to kiss his ass publicly. He's our quarterback of the future and for the foreseeable future. And damn it, I fucked up. That's what he's saying up there. Damn, I fucked up. Aaron Rodgers, I'm sorry. I was dumb to think that you didn't have it anymore. What was I thinking? Shame on me. And now, shit has hit the fan. So, I believe more news will come out in the upcoming week about this situation and the decision that Mark Murphy is going to have to make. I wouldn't be surprised if probably in a day or two we heard that Brian Gutekunst has been relieved of his GM duties and will no longer be with the Packers for the upcoming season. I think they just trying to get through this draft, and as soon as the draft is over, Brian Gutekunst might be out the door, man. They might be hiring another GM, man. This is interesting, man. So Mark Murphy is probably scrambling to try to find a replacement for Brian Gutekunst right now, just to make sure that his MVP quarterback is on the field in September. It would be such a heartbreaking moment for the Packer fans. Maybe heartbroken is a strong word. I mean, y'all find another term if y'all can. But that moment of not seeing Aaron Rodgers, our MVP, out there on the field, retired or traded to another team, all of the air be let out of that building. I mean, Jordan Love, man, you better be magical out there on a goddamn field, man. You better at least get this team to the playoffs. Because you think the scrutiny that Aaron Rodgers went through when Brett Favre left? Oh, Packer fans are going to be livid. So like I said before, Mark Murphy, pull those pants down, man, and just bend over and just take it straight up the keister, man. If you want to keep this whole thing together and you want to give this guy motivation to go out there and win a Super Bowl before he retires. Because I believe if we keep Aaron Rodgers, he's going to say, this is the reason why you should have kept me. He's going to want to win a Super Bowl and slap it in the suits' faces. And they're going to have to say, hey, Aaron, they have to bend the knee. They're going to have to bend that goddamn knee. But this video is too long. I'm excited, man. I'm excited about what's going on right now with this organization. Things are shaking up. Finally, let's light some fires. Let's light some fires underneath this motherfucking organization ass so they could get up and start making the right decisions on behalf of they fucking historically great franchise quarterback that's played this game of football. He's going to be, bro. People don't understand the magnitude of Aaron Rodgers, man. When he retires, they're going to be showing his film forever. You're going to see all of these young kids coming up talking about, I want to play like Aaron Rodgers. You already seeing it now. So with that being said, man, I don't want to do that whole cliche YouTuber shit, man. Go Pack, go.